ClearEar is a medical device company that spun out of Stanford University, and the first problem we're solving is earwax. Now, everyone produces wax, but as you age, your texture actually changes, and it causes a plug in the ear, affecting 1 out of 3 elderly. And for the 8 million hearing aid users, this is the #1 reason that their hearing aids fail. So when these patients come home from the doctor's office, there's nothing in the market for them to use at home to maintain their clean ears. Of course, they have Q-tips, but the box actually says do not stick into the ear canal. So here at ClearEar, we've developed 2 home care products that doctors do recommend. And when we look into the future of hearing healthcare, we see a $1 billion market opportunity to do for ear cleaning what the Sonicare toothbrush did for teeth cleaning. And our early funders of this vision already include Johnson & Johnson and the Stanford StartX Fund. So I invite you to come talk to us, see our product, and join us in delivering hearing innovations that will make ears around the world happier. Thank you.
So true, the boxes of Q-tips say don't stick them in your ear, but that's what people do, right? I mean, that's what people do anyway. So do people really need this product if they're just going to stick those things in their ear anyway?
Yeah, so our consumer product line is differentiated into 2 different consumer products. One, which is a Q-tip alternative, because we know people are going to use Q-tips anyway. So it looks just like a Q-tip, but it has 2 safety features. One, that we have a seal so that no matter how far you push into the ear canal, it can't go past a certain point where it would become unsafe and you would puncture your eardrum. And then also that Q-tips actually push wax further in. So in order to not change user behavior, we actually automated the system. So you press a button, and the tip is shaped in a way that it spins and actually pulls the earwax out. And so that's for that user. And then for the symptomatic patients who have a more clinical problem, who go to the doctors every 6 months, we have a system that is more similar to the doctor's procedure. And that is very necessary, because if they don't do it, their hearing aids will actually fail and cause feedback, and that's a poor quality of life.
Okay, questions from the judges?
There are eardrops in the market now that'll help with this. How does your solution compare to the eardrops in terms of effectiveness?
Mm-hmm. So the eardrops just do the softening, but they don't actually remove the wax. And Debrox is the only kind of consumer brand that's out there, and it doesn't really work that well. And we actually do have another softening agent that's also a part of our product line that we have found that the surgeons currently use in the office. That is better, but that has a longer product timeline, so we're bringing out the consumer, the hardware first. But that is a very good point that there is an opportunity to compete in that space as well.
I don't know much about earwax, but
I'm sure you're disappointed.
But when it comes to your product line, is this about some sort of a maintenance program to ensure that it doesn't get impacted and you have to go and have it removed? Is your product helping prevent that, or is it you're now in pain, or your hearing aid is not working and you're trying to jumpstart?
Yeah, it's about being able to empower the patient at home to actually maintain their own ear health. Because what happens now is when you have the buildup, every 6 months you have to go into the doctor's office, and by then it's a big giant plug. It takes 30 minutes to get out. So the idea is that you can have a handheld solution where you clean it once every 3 months, and you're attacking a problem that's only a fraction of it. It's not a big plug, it's a quarter of a plug. And we think that that's where healthcare is going, to really empower the individual to do more.
For a bunch of sophisticated healthcare judges, you guys have really icky looks on your faces.
It's a good marketing tactic. So from the consumer, if that's going to be your first product, are you going retail strategy, razor blade type of model? How are you thinking?
Yeah, well, actually, our competitive advantage is that we're actually not going consumer first. So what I didn't mention here is that we have a clinical product that we are selling in partnership with an organization that already has a 100-person sales force. They call on the audiologists, who are the hearing aid specialists. And so very similar to Sonicare, we want to grow a brand that's around being doctor recommended. And so these hearing aid patients are a captive audience. They're going in to get their ears cleaned already by these doctors. And so they always ask, what can I do at home? And right now there's nothing. So in the early days, we'll be relying on that to establish the brand, and hopefully one day we'll end up in the Walmarts and Targets and CVS's.
And for now, you could have the world's largest earwax plug contest.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Facebook.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, how was lunch? Okay. We're going to go vote now. So please pull out your voting devices. Would you use this product or refer it to a family or friends? 1 is absolutely not. 10 is absolutely yes. We're getting towards the end here, so I'm going to start doing some thank yous. In particular, I want to thank all of our sponsors, our media sponsors, of which there have been many. Thank you to Prezi, our presentation platform. And there's a large number of volunteers in the room that have helped today with this event. Also, there's a very erudite advisory board who's done a lot of work and helping and mentoring the different entrepreneurs, and Brian Lang in particular, and the coach. There's Brian. Hi, Brian. Wave your hand. Brian's the one that told everybody the fern was blocking me, so I'm going to take care of him later. And the coaches that he helped help all of the entrepreneurs here today. So thank you very much to all of you.